Hello, good people. It's been a minute. I missed Cancer season altogether, didn't I? Well, we are here. We're going to, run through these signs right quick. See what's going on. See what the energy is like. Stuff keeps jumping out. Try it again. Alright, so source, ancestors, guys, everybody that is for the goodness of the people, the collective. Speak me and use me. I should have got me a pen and some paper. I think my baby left the pencil right here, so we'll use that. Alright, we're gonna run down these signs right quick. See what the energy be like. I'm not reading reversals in this deck. I just shuffle everything. Sorry, y'all. I got a lozenge in my mouth because it should be weird. So anyway, we are in the wondrous season of Leo. A few of my super good girlfriends are Leos. Y'all are strong, independent people. I love that for y'all. I love that for me being your friend too, because I am super independent as well. So I love a good independent person. Y'all be in y'all fields. Y'all be trying to thug it out though, and then y'all get all in y'all bag, and that be okay too, because y'all be needing that little break. But y'all swear don't nobody care about y'all. Lord, y'all life be coming at all of us fast, honey. Okay, so we're going to start out with the Leos, and then we're going to talk about the Virgo people. Right? Who comes after Virgo, y'all? Somebody, honey. Child, we'll get to it. I always forget. Don't ask me why. Why I can't remember my signs. I don't know. Child, I might just jump all over the place. I might not even go on order, child, because I can't be remembering all the time, honey. All right, source. So, concerning the Leos, what is an oracle message to help encourage the Leos this season? Jesus Christ. As soon as they fail, I heard take them. So we got Throne. Your potential is endless. Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Universe. We're all just stardust. And I'm going to read these from the book too, because I don't ever remember all of them. And wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Just from the energy of the cards, it just feels like there is a strong idea of knowing who you are, Leo, and you really struggle when you run into some rain. It's like though over years you've gotten better with how to just accept your hurricanes and the outcome of those hurricanes. It's like it lessens every time, like the stress of it lessens every time that you go through a hurricane. And then like after the hurricanes, you always end up finding your way back to like your core beliefs, the core understanding of who you are and what you're here to do, like your purpose. It's like when you ground yourself after the hurricane, you find your purpose and you realize who you are, you know, and what your purpose is. It's all I keep getting is about your purpose with the Star Universe card. And then you launch off into that thing. It's like once you realize who you are and you come through these hard places and these real difficult realizations, that you're able to just kind of accept those things, change those things if you can. Don't worry about what you can't change, and you just take off into the next thing, that serves and feeds your soul with the knowledge, new knowledge. It's almost like a new beginning that happens for you. You just take in, you ingest, you digest, you take the meat and leave the bones kind of vibes, and you go frolic in your magicalness. Okay, so let's see. Card number 45, Throne, talks about, let's see what it says. At the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. You are a mighty queen who is complex enough to be both gentle and violent, just and magnificent, or any combination you should ever long for. The reason they tell you that you cannot have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. See? And that's what I said. Just knowing who you are Knowing that I do this, I don't do that. I'm giving this, I'm not giving that. Excuse me, that strong clarity is a plus. Oh, and I just heard that even in love, that's your superpower in love, is like knowing who you are and standing in that and being one in that, like who you are. So then we've got storm. Just when you thought things were taking a turn for the better, in came a hurricane of hurt. Now you can find yourself utterly exhausted from trying to survive it all. Rest assured the clouds are finally starting to part, making room for the much needed sun. Like the clouds, you should also let go of past or present pain in order to make room for something better. We talked about that, right? 31, universe, because I don't want to keep y'all here all day, but y'all know I just might. When we were children, we can barely comprehend. When we're children, Lord, I can't talk. When we're children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe. We are but specks of stardust and one of its many skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything else off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life, but don't forget the big picture stuff. Recycle, don't litter, and give thanks. You realize your purpose, your core reasoning. And wings. It seems like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism. When you tell yourself you can't do whatever you set your mind to, that's what we refer to as negative self-talk. And it's extremely toxic. Just as we expect others to treat us with kindness, we also need to treat ourselves with kindness. A bird can't fly away if you never let it out of its cage. So again, releasing all of the things that don't serve you, taking what you need, getting rid of the rest, and flying off into the next thing, baby. Taking off into the next thing, honey. Okay? That is what we are doing. That is what we're trying to get done, honey. All right. I love this deck. Y'all, I have shuffled this deck and used this deck probably every day since I got it. I love this deck. I got it off of Etsy. It's amazing. You should go get you one or two. Like, I'm really ready to buy me another deck. Like, it's incredible. Like, the quality of it is just, I mean, the book is dope as hell. It opens this way with a little message. Your cards are cute. It's pink gilded. I've shuffled and read with them so that I done rubbed the little siding off. Lord, the devil of all people is in here, honey. Get your ragged ass out here. Not that card is always terrible. Not with the tower on the top. I love these cards and they are beautiful. I hope y'all can see the pictures as I'm shuffling. And they're intermixed. This is the back of the card. These cards are amazing, y'all. Look. Y'all must got a celebration or something coming up, because I split the deck and that's what we was. Ooh, not the truth, baby. All right. A little deception going on. What y'all got going on? I got to finish this reading this skadoodle-doo-doo. I got a dental appointment at 1 o'clock. So I can continue to carry on and talk shit. Okay? Anywho. All right, Source. What is the message that you have for the Leos today? All right. Any messages? I can't really shuffle this whole deck, so that's why I kind of do the side thing. Uh-oh. I'm moving stuff. Any messages for Leos? Ooh. 6 of Cups. And we know the 6 of Cups talks about our childhood. Probably. So since it's coming as clarification for the Throne card, I feel like in your childhood, you had a good foundation and a good understanding of who you were. Right? But I also can kind of see where there was like maybe just based off of the card, like looking at it, right? Your mom really loved you, but also didn't maybe provide all of the examples that you wanted or needed or felt like you needed in your childhood. Any other clarification for Throne? Maybe some hurt or some harm happened to you at the hands of your mother. Outside of just the normal, tapping or, getting your high, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little something extra. But also, she provided you with a great knowing of who you are in some very weird, like, some stuff just went beyond the bounds of like abuse, you know what I mean? Any other clarity for throne? Like maybe she was just an angry person. Maybe she was angry about a lot of stuff in life that she just never was, able to accomplish. But it seems as though you've reckoned that with yourself. Oh, about who she was, who she wasn't. Got the King of Wands that flew out. So strong, like passionate, strong, passionate energy there. And I feel like that might be the like with your mom, like that might be kind of where your mom is. Because, you know, even though it says King of Wands, you know, all of this is energy, right? So you could take what resonates and you could leave the rest. But that King of Wands is just a really, I don't want to say demanding, but we can go with demanding. I feel like that's the word that's coming out right now. Just a really demanding energy, like a overbearing energy. Just a really control person. It says you are a natural born leader with the capacity to see your goals through to completion. You can be funny, charming, free thinking, and hard to tie down. Keep hold of your optimism, follow your heart, and be the boss you want to see in the world. So I just feel like your mom probably is that person, like that same kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like a really strong person. But could be hell, like just overboard with their passions. You know what I mean? Like loving you to the point where, or maybe confusing their love for you as their child with like, and intermingling them with like their own shit. You know what I'm saying? It's giving the Nine of Wands, like that wounded warrior energy. Like I'm still here to fight. Like you like are persevering even through that really strong energy that maybe you got from your mom in your childhood. And you're persevering in what you know to be true about you and who you are, right, at your core. I also hear like you fought a lot with your mom to try to get her to see you for who you are and not what she wanted you to be. So you stand really strong and convicted in who you are. You don't let other people's opinions of you change you or change your mind about your experiences in this lifetime. No matter what happens, no matter how many times stuff tries to whoop your tail, you always get back up. You throw the bandage on, the peroxide on, boom, and you back outside in the streets. And I just feel like God is going to give you a chance to celebrate with your people, the people that do get you, the people that do see you, the people that do understand you, the people that do love you. Get out, child. You was in the house, honey, like you was in some sort of hermit situation, honey. Get outside, girl. You is inside. You gotta get outside, sugar. And girl, I mean everybody, not just, you know, the female. We're not just talking about that. Everybody, just get your ass outside. Again, the high priestess just popped out. That high knowing, like that I know who I am energy. That it's almost like source just speaks to you directly about who you are. Like you just know who you are. You don't have to go back and forth. You don't have to take up a lot of options. The Seven of Cups is here. It's like God is giving you a lot of options in this season, but also like you don't need to like use those options to figure out who you are, because you already know who you are. But you have a lot of options before you right now. That may bring you into this storm energy, right? Like you felt like you were good, secure, right? And who you were and what was going on. But you know, now that storm is coming, you got to start making some sort of decisions, like some hardcore decisions there. And then the Five of Swords came out. And my brain wants to be upset with me. Man. So this storm, it could be new things. I feel like the new things that may be those small storms, the small storms are like the new things, but there's that larger storm. I think that involves like that Six of Cups that we talked about, that mom aspect. Because this Five of Swords talks about, in reverse, talks about like reconciliation and making up. Because, you know, in the upright, it's like you done fought the people and they done walked off from you. But like in reverse, it talks about reconciliation and getting your shiggity together. It's like you're tired, you're scarred. You're considering whether any of it was even worth the pain. There may be an opportunity for both parties to put down their swords for a moment and come up with a resolution, if you're willing. Sometimes a relationship cannot be fixed though, but be prepared to walk away if you have to. So trying to make amends with something, trying to like piece some shit back together. And that could be the relationship with the mother. That could be a love relationship. That could be a number of friendships. But like really even, it's giving that energy of like reassessing the situation, to look at it and to see if you played any part in what took place. So you can get back to moving in your purpose as we talk about moving. Look, and then you got the Five of Wands, which usually is a card of like anger, frustration, fight, and conflict. You got it in reverse. So there must be some sort of apologizing that you need to do. And I just heard yourself. With yourself, these are in reverse. You need to take care of yourself. You out here worried about the wrong damn things. You got to talk nice to you. What we talked about with the wings. Remember when we read that? It was talking about how you're supposed to talk to yourself and deal with yourself. This is you. There's a lot of reconciliation that can happen in outside relationships, but a lot of it starts with the way that you talk to yourself, the way you see yourself, the way you view yourself. In this conflict, this Five of Wands, you ain't fighting with nobody, baby. You fighting with you. You got to get you together before you go out there trying to reconcile with the world. You're heartbroken. You're heartbroken because of the situation initially with your mom or with that parent or that, that parental figure in your life that wasn't present. For some people, I strongly feel like it's a mom, but it could be anybody, right? So then you got this three. So you're heartbroken, and every relationship that you've carried on after that has been in the spirit of heartbreak. And a lot of that heartbreak came because you didn't take care of you. You was taking care of everybody else. You wasn't taking care of you. But because you suffered through that childhood relationship that made you feel like you had to reduce yourself in order to be seen, it put you in this space with your romantic relationships. Oh, baby, but there's a balance and a justice coming. It's a balance coming. It's some justice coming. And there's hope there. You're hopeful, right? The Star card came out. You're hopeful about the things that are to come. It's like you're wishing on a star. You see, she's looking up at the stars. It's like she's wishing on a star and just hoping that some good shit comes, which I can dig, honey. I can dig it. If any of this is resonating, please, by all means, leave a like, honey. A little comment or something. Your spirit guides are looking out for you too, sugar. Okay? You're not fighting by yourself. Even fighting yourself to be able to speak freely about yourself, you're not fighting by yourself. Stop acting like you by yourself. Matter of fact, your spirit guides are sick of your shit. How about that? They are sick of you. Okay? They gonna still be there and they not gonna chastise you, but they are sick of you. Talk nice to yourself. While people around here talking about talk nice to me, talk nice to yourself. That root issue is you don't talk nice to yourself. You don't play fair with yourself. Even how this lady in the card is sitting there, like in front of her altar, like trying to summons her people. She got her sage going. Her incense is popping. She got her lavender popping. She got her crystal book, her astrology book. Like she's trying to get her knowledge on and call on the people. Get comfortable with yourself. Look at her. She got the shoulder out. She got the sweat bridges on. She got the fuzzy socks on. Get comfortable and calling on your spirit guides, but also get comfortable in talking to yourself nice. That's the only thing that's going to heal this heartbreak. It's you. You're the problem. Okay? You're the problem for you. Okay? You got to figure that out, sugar. And once you can do that, and even in the midst of doing the work, right? Because your spirit guides are present with you, you got the King of Pentacles. You ain't no slack. You ain't no slouch. You ain't gonna not have. We talking abundance. We talking cake and eating it too. We talking about all the things. You see the bull there, okay? We talking about a little Taurus energy there, okay? But we're talking about an earth energy, pentacles, right? So being grounded, standing still, strong, 10 toes down on what it is that you got going on. Abundance. We got the grapes here. Y'all know grapes and the vines and all that is talking about the abundance, okay? It might be a cold, you might live in a really cold, cutthroat type of, get it how you live type of area. I just see that like with the city background. That's what it's giving me. But it's almost like the rose that grew out the concrete. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have abundance. You're a leader. Prosperity. It's like Me and one of my really good friends like to talk about it all the time. Abundance is my birthright. That's what the vibes are right here, okay? Your dedication, smarts, and hard work have helped you create a spiritually and financially abundant life. You know that when you put your mind and ambition towards something, there is nothing you can't accomplish. You are safe, secure, and perfectly capable. Continue on your path with this knowledge. Y'all, ain't nobody fooling around with y'all. Nope, ain't nobody finna do it. Ain't nobody finna play. Boom, boom. Ain't nobody finna do that with y'all. So let's get a word of advice, and I'm gonna kick it up out of here. I hope y'all have enjoyed your reading. If you have, and you've made it this far in the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell somebody we over here doing the thing. And I'll be dropping random videos out this month, I'm on the TikToks and all that. I'll put all that below. If anybody ever takes my page and tells y'all that they're apparently I'm spiritual child, it ain't me, honey. I'm not looking for nobody's money unless they want to give it to me, okay? With that being said, we can do us a reading. Also, okay, I'm just getting started with my cards, so I ain't busting people in the head. Oh, what's this? Ooh, girl, you better be happy and leap. And you better take that celebration, because you finna do it, sis. Okay, boom, 4 wands, celebrating. Stop playing with me. The 4 wands came out in the beginning. I said, is somebody finna get married? Is somebody finna be celebrating? Somebody finna be having a good God day. Listen, 2 of cups on the bottom. Love yourself. Be in that deep relationship with yourself. And don't only do that, make sure you're in that deep relationship with your person. I feel like your person is round the bend. I feel like your person is around the bend. Any other messages of advice for the Leos? Listen, you can't make this shit up. You see it? And the 5 of wands was down here in the reverse also. That fighting, that inner fighting is coming to an end, baby. Okay? Talk nice to yourself so you can avoid this foo-la-la, honey. It's a bunch of foo-la-la. And your emperor's on the top. And that fool energy, baby. Listen, once you start the girl, bye. I'm getting out of here. Y'all ain't gonna keep me bound in here today with y'all foo-la-la. Y'all be courageous. Be open to the world. Throw that shit in the wind and keep it pushing, okay? Listen, life is way too short for y'all, for all of us, okay? For all of us to continue to be tangled up in some shit that we don't even need to be tangled up in. Explosive creativity and infectious enthusiasm, ideas aplenty, creative beginnings, a newly found inspiration, honing a new skill or passion, curiosity and trying new things, gifting yourself permission to dream, gift great energy for creative ideation and brainstorming, a youthful spark. I'm telling y'all, make them decisions to fly. You don't need wings for that, babes. You don't need it. You got all kinds of goodness and abundance here. That 6 of wands is there. The 4 of wands is there. Just playing out celebration and goodness. Once you get past that childhood shit, remember who you are. You are who exactly you know you are. That's you. You just got to walk in it. All right. So love, peace, and hair grease, your good Leos. Leave me some comments. Let me know if it resonates or not. I'm with all that. I'll be with the smoke. Y'all can't cuss me out too bad. But maybe a little something. Not too much. Just a little bit. But don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, y'all. Hit me up if you want to do a reading. I will definitely do that. And I'm out.